I'm going to make you forget a number in the next 8 minutes. I'm not going to distract you with bright lights or loud sounds. I'm just going to talk to you. And by the end of this video, your brain will have let it go. And you won't even notice it happened. Pick a number between 1 and 10. Lock it in your mind right now. Say it once out loud. Don't type it. Just hold it there. You're going to need it at the end. Got it? Good. Because that number is your anchor. And what I'm about to do, systematically, scientifically, is overload the part of your brain that's holding it, without you ever realizing the manipulation is happening. Every casino does this. Every cult recruiter does this. And I guarantee you, your phone is doing it to you at least 200 times a day. Walk into any major casino in Las Vegas. What's the first thing you notice? The noise? The lights? Actually, look down. The carpet. Casino carpets are deliberately designed with chaotic, overwhelming patterns, swirls, dots, dizzying color clashes. They're ugly for a reason. Your brain, trying to process the visual chaos beneath your feet, spends cognitive energy. That's energy it can't use to think, should I stop gambling? There are no windows in a casino, no clocks on the walls. The ambient lighting remains constant, no matter what time of day it is. Oxygen is often pumped into the gaming areas to keep you alert. Every single one of these details is intentional. The casino isn't a building with games inside it. It's a machine designed to disconnect you from your own decision-making. And you walk in willingly. This technique is called sensory channel saturation. Fill all sensory channels, sight, sound, smell, and the prefrontal cortex. Your rational brain starts to lag. Think of it like opening too many apps on your phone. Everything slows down. Now let's leave the casino and go somewhere you were today. A decision screen. Imagine a movie theater. Popcorn sizes. Small is $3, large is $7. Which do you buy? Most people pick small, thinking they're saving money. Now imagine a third option. Medium for $6.50. The introduction of the medium, which is deliberately overpriced relative to the large, makes the large suddenly look like a bargain. Psychologists call this the decoy effect. Your brain doesn't judge value in isolation. It judges value in comparison. The decoy was never meant to be chosen. It was meant to change what you choose. Your phone uses this constantly. Streaming service tiers, basic, standard, premium. The standard tier is often the decoy, nudging you toward premium. Game microtransactions. The best value gem pack is always placed next to an artificially inflated alternative. You're not making choices. You're responding to a choice architecture someone else designed, and you think it was your idea. You learn a new word. Say, Sonder. Suddenly you're seeing it everywhere. Podcasts, books, random conversations. It feels like the universe is sending you a sign. It's not. It's the Baader-Meinhof phenomenon, or frequency illusion. Your brain's reticular activating system, a bundle of nerves in your brainstem, filters billions of sensory inputs every second. It shows you what you've decided is relevant. When you learn Sonder, your brain flags it every time it appears, and you notice it consciously. The word was always there. Your brain just ignored it until you gave it permission to care. Marketers exploit this religiously. You search for one pair of running shoes, and suddenly every website shows you running shoe ads for weeks. That's not coincidence. That's your reticular activating system getting hijacked by a tracking pixel, creating the illusion of synchronicity where there's actually just a data trail. In the 1960s, psychologist Solomon Asch ran a famous experiment. A subject sits in a room with actors who deliberately give a wrong answer about line lengths. 75% of subjects conformed at least once, giving an obviously wrong answer, just to fit in. But here's the less famous, far scarier follow-up. The broken pattern trick. If a person asks you for something small and illogical, can you give up your seat? I need to sit here for no reason. Most people will resist, but if they ask for something that slightly violates a social norm first, like standing backward in an elevator, and then make the request, compliance rates nearly double. Why? Because the initial weirdness breaks your social script. Your brain scrambles for a new script. The person who broke it offers you one. Just stand like this, and you grab it gratefully. Cults use this in recruitment. A small, strange request that confuses you, followed immediately by warmth and a clear instruction. Your rational brain stumbles, and the part that craves social belonging takes the wheel. All of this, casinos, pricing tricks, frequency illusions, social compliance, these are warm-ups. What I'm about to show you next is the big one. It's the reason you can't stop scrolling. It's why some people sit at slot machines until their bank accounts are empty, and it's currently being deployed against you by the app you opened right before this video. In the next 2 minutes, I'm going to explain exactly how your own dopamine circuits are being weaponized. And when I'm done, I will prove that I made you forget that number. Don't try to recall it yet. Just listen. In the 1950s, psychologist B.F. Skinner placed pigeons in boxes and gave them a button that dispensed food. When food came predictably, the pigeons pressed it when hungry and ignored it otherwise. But when Skinner made the rewards random, the button might give food, might not. The pigeons pressed it obsessively. Some birds pecked that button over and over until physical exhaustion. The behavior became compulsive. This is called an intermittent variable reward schedule, and it is the single most powerful behavioral reinforcement mechanism ever discovered. Slot machines are pure intermittent variable reward. You pull the lever, you lose. You almost won. You lose again. You win small. The near miss lights up the same dopamine pathway as an actual win, and the unpredictability is the key. Predictable rewards are satisfying but not addictive. Unpredictable rewards are addictive. Now look at your phone, Instagram refresh, swipe down. New posts, some boring, some are amazing. 1 like, 3 likes, no likes, 100 likes. The app deliberately withholds notifications and releases them in bursts. Former Google design ethicist Tristan Harris has confirmed this is intentional. The pull to refresh gesture is literally a slot machine lever. The colors, the sounds, the unpredictable validation. It's the same neural mechanism, inside the same dopamine circuit, in the same part of your brain. There's one more cognitive bias they use against you, and it's the psychological equivalent of leaving a wound open. It's called the closure principle. Your brain craves completion. Show someone most of a circle, and their visual cortex will fill in the missing piece automatically. Play a familiar melody and stop before the final note, and it's physically uncomfortable. This isn't a personality quirk, it's hardwired neurology. Incomplete patterns create cognitive tension, and your brain releases a small stress signal demanding resolution. Netflix autoplays the next episode before the credits finish rolling. YouTube's algorithm populates the suggested video panel within 2 seconds of your current video ending. TikTok loops videos the moment they finish. These platforms aren't just giving you more content, they're exploiting your brain's desperation for closure, one unresolved pattern at a time. And the darker truth, the closure never permanently comes, because every resolution just unlocks the next cliffhanger. You are chasing a biological itch that was designed to make you stop and attend, but the system was engineered to keep you scratching forever. I told you at the start to pick a number between 1 and 10. Hold it. Don't look down. Don't check your notes. Just tell me right now. For many of you, it's gone. Or you're second guessing it. Maybe you think it was 7, or was it 4? You had it locked a few minutes ago, and now it's fuzzy. Here's what just happened. I didn't hypnotize you. There was no magic. I simply saturated your working memory. The same way casino carpets, pricing decoys, frequency illusions, and dopamine bursts saturate your cognitive load. Your prefrontal cortex can hold roughly 4 chunks of information actively at once. Over the last few minutes, I fed you sensory overload, the decoy effect, Bader-Meinhof, broken scripts, Skinner boxes, closure gaps. That's 6 major cognitive events, each demanding processing. That random number between 1 and 10, it was the lowest priority item in your working memory. Your brain quietly discarded it without telling you. This is what happens every time you open your phone. Not dramatically, quietly. The number wasn't stolen, it was overwhelmed. And when you're overwhelmed, you're influenceable. Politicians use this in long, winding debate answers. Advertisers use it in cluttered feeds. And you just experienced it in real time, with nothing but a chair and my voice. So here's my actual question, not the number. The question is, what else have you been programmed to forget, and who programmed it? If that hit something in your brain, hit like and comment your original number, or what you think your original number was. Let's see how many of us got played by our own neurology. Subscribe for the next one. Because I'm doing the psychology of fear, and you're going to learn what your amygdala is hiding from you. Trust me, you'll remember that one. Keep watching.